this your boy Veli. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm gonna just be straight out from the jump. If this video right here don't piss you off, man, you un-American. Like, you're just un-American, anti-American. This right here should piss every American off, man. Let's get into the video.
As the border crisis intensifies, veterans are now calling out the VA's role in processing medical care for illegals.
That's
yes,
crazy.
You heard that right. While those who fought to protect us wait to be treated. Concerned Veterans for America is one organization calling on lawmakers to investigate. Air Force veteran Darren Selnick is one of its senior advisors. He joins us now. Darren, nobody knows VA and VA healthcare better than you. This story's on foxnews.com right now. Break down what's happening. Is it really the case that when someone comes across the border illegally, in some way they're using the VA to get healthcare services?
Hey, Pete, thanks for having me on your show. Yeah, it's happening. And I got to tell you, when I found out about this a few weeks ago, it made me mad. And everyone I've talked to who's a veteran, it makes them mad. VA's mission is to serve veterans. It is not to help ICE and the Border Patrol, which we have the documents which on their websites and from a memo. It's not to help them go ahead and process medical claims and pay medical claims and make it easy for the unauthorized migrants to get health care and dental care. So what is happening is, and look, as someone who's a former senior advisor.
Yo, this shit is like the betrayal of America, bro. Like, this is like treason. Like, and you know what's crazy about the VA? I fucking hate the VA. I like straight disgust for them. My grandpa got sick like when I was in high school. He just passed away in 2019. I graduated in 2010 though, so that's how long he'd been sick. My grandpa was sick. He comes finally. He tried to get VA help early. It wouldn't give him no help. So he ended up losing his legs and a couple fingers and stuff. And you know, they strung him along for years. And then to come to find out, they tell him, "Oh man, if you would have got in here and seen us earlier and got some help, we could have helped you save your legs." You know, not only is that disgusting, but they strung him along financially because they owed him money. You know, my grandpa was 82nd Airborne, and his brother, my Uncle Rufus, actually died fighting in World War II. And they strung him along until he, up until a week before he passed away, is when they approved him financially for some money and stuff. But, you know, after he got approved, like a week later, he passed away, or sometime close to there. And, you know, when he passed away, they wouldn't give my grandma not one check that they promised to him. Wouldn't help her at all. Actually had to scrape money and stuff to handle a lot of the funeral expenses and other stuff that we had to deal with. But, you know, I think they bought him a headstone, so they probably think they did their part. But, man, just how disgusting, man. I have no respect for the VA at all in this country. And plus, you know, aside from my own personal experiences with them, I see veterans all the time homeless on the streets. So that just lets you know how treasonous these people are that run these things. I'm pretty sure it's somebody from the Biden administration.
Advisor in the Trump administration at the VA and an advisor at the. What's happening is, and look, as someone who's a former senior advisor in the Trump administration at the VA and an advisor at the White House, I would have stopped this. We would have stopped this because it's not right. The mission of the VA is to serve veterans, not to serve unauthorized migrants. And so what's happening is, and we have this from the Undersecretary of Health, he's put out in a video, which I've seen, hey, make it hard for veterans. Make it hard for veterans to go ahead and get community care. But at the same time, they are processing for 2022 161,000 medical claims and paying those claims for unauthorized migrants. Meanwhile, veterans are having a hard time getting health care. They're literally dying because they can't get mental health in a timely manner. They can't get cancer treatment. Bills are being sent to them because they're not paying the providers on time. So it's make it hard for veterans. They've told the staff to do that. Only default to the VA community care when you have to. At the same time, they're helping Border Patrol and ICE make it easy button. Easy button for unauthorized migrants, hard button for veterans. It's got to stop. Congress needs to investigate this. Last year, Mayorkas said in testimony that they were working with the VA to go ahead and expand this, possibly in medical centers. We don't know exactly how deep this is. It's got to be investigated.
It's insane.
It's got to be stopped.
That VA employee you're talking about said press the easy button less for vets with community care. They want vets stuck inside VA facilities and not able to go outside to get care if they're waiting too long. This is a bill that was passed intentionally to fix what VA is doing so terribly. Here's a source, by the way, for this story. It's an ICE agent and a vet talking to Fox News Digital. He said, "We served in the military in this country, and we have these benefits to use in the VA. I pay an exorbitant amount of taxes to this country, and I can't even get seen for basic needs. But illegals can. They can literally cross the border with all these pre-existing medical injuries or illnesses or whatever they have going on, and they literally walk right into a primary care doctor or specialty care doctor and get whatever services they need. And what we're learning now, Darren, is that the VA is part of facilitating the reimbursements and the payments for this." Now, VA is denying they're involved in this, of course, but there's a VA in front of the process by which these healthcare providers get reimbursed for the care they're providing for illegals.
So not only are they doing this shit, but they lying about it. How disgusting, man. The Biden regime, like, yo, we're literally being taken over by the enemy. Like, if this shit doesn't corroborate that, man, I don't know what to tell people anymore, man. We're under attack from within.
Absolutely. I mean, the documents are true. I mean, you can take a look at these documents, anyone online. There's a portal online at the ICE which directs them to go to the VA. The VA, documents show from ICE that they processed, had 161,000 medical claims. ICE says that every provider that they take the unauthorized migrant to, that the provider have to send their their claims to the VA. VA is processing them. Look, VA processes it for community care. They should be spending all their time processing the claims for veterans, not for other agencies, not for unauthorized migrants. It's a fact that they are doing it, and because of that, veterans are suffering, and they are ones getting bills, and providers are leaving the system. It's totally corrupt, and it's got to be investigated. It's got to be stopped.
You're making my blood boil just hearing that. When you consider how difficult it is for a vet, first of all, to just be seen at a VA facility, then to get authorized to go outside for care, then to get actually reimbursed for that because that system is so dysfunctional. Instead of focusing on making that work for vets, we're facilitating payments for illegals in this country to get medical and dental. And then the VA says, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Darren, thank you for doing the work on this. Folks can check out the story at foxnews.com. And I hope Congress does investigate. They need to. Darren Selnick, God bless you.
Congress not going to investigate it. The Democrats are pushing this type of shit, man. That's why they have the VA saying, lying about the shit. How disgusting. But let's go. I seen a video about a veteran, it's just doing bad, man. Let's go check out this video of this veteran I seen doing bad, man. Hold up. Where is he at? Where is he? Yeah, I think it's, matter of fact, I think it's up here. Yep, here it is. Let's check him out.
The last 6 years, dude, the VA has continued to let me down. I just want some continuity of care with mental health providers. These doctors keep quitting, they keep switching. And then the one doctor that I really liked, who talked me off a ledge the last time, refused. I had a split because they fell in a network, and then they came back in the network, so I went the last 2 years dealing with my own demons myself and trying to hold it.
And what's crazy is that, man, the PTSD that we get, like that people like me get from growing up in, like, just damaging neighborhoods and places, man, in this country. You know, the PTSD is, like, crazy. It's at crazy levels, man. Like, depression and all that shit just goes crazy. So these people that were actually, like, used by the military to do some pretty unforgivable shit, man, and just to put themselves in some bad spots just off their job and their loyalty to the country, man. I can imagine that's even worse on the brain. And these people just deal with a lot of, like, mental health issues 24/7. They just want help for it. And me personally, I try to get help, therapy and all that stuff, but it's so hard to get help, mental health help in this country, because they kind of want you to be at the level to where you feel like you want to hurt yourself before they even take you serious about it. And they're doing a real injustice to these veterans, man. It's disgusting.
Together, and then come to find out, it's like May. It's like late May, and he denied taking my case back. April fucking 12th and I'm just finding out, dude. And now I gotta go back to some new doctor. And then I gotta open Pandora's box again because they're gonna want to know everything, and then I'm gonna have to live through working through that for a month. I just want some continuity and care, dude. I'm fucking so tired of it. I just want to be able to talk to the same person and have the same individual manage my goddamn meds. I've been off all my medications for 2 years. I've been doing it on my own, man. I'm just white knuckling. I'm gripping.
And you know what's crazy? They'll wait till this dude crash out and end up hurting or killing other people or doing something to himself, and they'll be like, "Oh man, like why don't you help these people while they're asking and begging for help?" This shit is disgusting, man. Like it's so hard to see what's happening in this country, man. And I'm America first, and to just this is my home. Like a lot of other people, man, this is our home, only place we know. Some of us originate natively from this land, man. A lot of us didn't come from Africa or slaves and shit like that, man. A lot of us, if we really trace our roots, we originate from this land. This is our home. So if this shit gets destroyed or falls, man, what are we gonna do? We have no home to go to. We have no other places to go to call home. And we're definitely not gonna get treated good anywhere. Like America is home, man, and it's just so sad to see this shit happening to us, man.
Jesus, I'm so tired of it. It's not a lot to ask. I just want to be able to talk to the same person and not continue to have to retell these fucking stories that torment me.
Shit's crazy.
I fucking get it now. I really do. I just want some continuity of fucking care.
Like I definitely feel for him, man. Like I've been through it myself, depression and all that shit. Probably not his severity due to his military, job. But man, God bless, man. I hope he gets the help he needs. But man, this video, if this doesn't piss you off as American, I don't know what to tell you. You might not just not be an American at heart. Y'all seen it like I seen it, man. God bless America. Damn.